a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Ram Gopal Varma. Ram Gopal Varma is an Indian film director, screenwriter and producer. Known for his works in Telugu cinema, Bollywood, and television, Varma directed films across multiple genres, including parallel cinema and docudrama, noted for their gritty realism, technical finesse, and craft. Regarded as one of the pioneers of New Age Indian cinema, Varma garnered the National Film Award for scripting the political crime drama, Shool. In 2004, he was featured in the BBC World Series Bollywood Bosses. In 2006, Grady Hendrix of Film Comment, published by the Film Society of Lincoln Center, cited Varma as Bombay's most successful Maverick for his works on experimental films. Varma is known for presenting the Indian Political Trilogy and the Indian Gangster Trilogy. Film critic Rajeev Masand had labeled the series as one of the most influential movies of Hindi cinema. The first installment of the trilogy, Satya, was also listed in CNN-IBN's 100 Greatest Indian Films of All Time. Varma's recent avant-garde works include hits such as the dramatized reenactment of realism of factionism in Untitled Chapter, the 2008 Mumbai attacks, in the attacks of 26/11, the Operation Cocoon, in Killing Veerapan, and the Vijayawada riots, in Vangaviti. Starting his career as a civil engineer, he made an entry into Telugu cinema with the path-breaking crime thriller, Shiva, screened at the 13th International Film Festival of India, and has garnered Varma the State Nandi Awards for Best Direction, Best First Film of a Director, and the Filmfare Award for Best Film Telugu. Subsequently, the film was included in CNN-IBN's list of 100 Greatest Indian Films of All Time. Varma's next movie, Kshanam, was screened at the Ann Arbor Film Festival. The sleeper hit won him another Nandi Award for Best Direction, and the Nandi Award for Best Screenplay Writer. The 1993 political drama, Gayam, received 6 state Nandi Awards. In 1999, he directed Prema Katha, for which he received his 3rd Nandi Award for Best Director. Early years. In an interview to Telugu, Varma talked about his relationship with his parents and the reasons behind his decision to become a filmmaker. Varma completed B.A. in Civil Engineering from V.R. Siddhartha Engineering College, Vijayawada. Even during this period, Varma remained a film buff. Through his uncle, Varma would skip classes often and watch films instead. He would watch the same film repeatedly, just to watch certain scenes which interested him. According to him, that is how he learned film direction. After a brief stint as a site engineer for Krishna Oberoi Hotel in Hyderabad, he put his dreams on the back burner and decided to go to Nigeria to make some money. It was at this moment that he visited a video rental library in Hyderabad. He loved the idea and decided to start one of his own at Amirpet in Hyderabad, through which he slowly developed connections with the film world. Without being successful as a 4th assistant director in B. Gopal's film collector Garyapai, Varma directly ventured into film direction, with the 1989 Telugu film, Shiva. International acclaim. Rachel Dwyer, a reader in world cinema at the University of London Department of South Asia, marked Varma's Satya as an experiment with a new genre, a variation of film noir that has been called Mumbai noir, of which Varma is the acknowledged master. In 2010, Varma received critical acclaim at the Fribourg International Film Festival, Switzerland. A retrospective of his filmography, highlighting Mumbai noir, was staged by film critic Edward Weintraub, a delegate in the Directors' Fortnight of the Cannes Film Festival. Satya and Company, in particular, were cited by British director Danny Boyle as influences on his Academy Award-winning film Slumdog Millionaire, for their slick, often mesmerizing portrayals of the Mumbai underworld, their display of brutality and urban violence, and their gritty realism. In 2005, Varma directed the Godfather-esque Sucker, another super-hit thriller inspired by the life of Balthakari and North Indian politics, which was screened to special mention at the New York Asian Film Festival, along with its sequel Sakaraj, which premiered at the 2008 Cannes Film Festival and the 9th FIFA World Premiere Bangkok, and was archived at the Academy of Motion Pictures Library. In 2013, he directed a docudrama, The Attacks of 2611 showcased to critical acclaim at the Berlin International Film Festival, in the Panorama as well as the competition section, and was premiered at Films Division of India. The film received highly positive reviews, with critics praising Varma's narrative of Assistant Commissioner N.R. Mahale, and the discrepancies associated with Mahal's interaction with Ajmal Kazab on anti-terrorism. Film craft and style. Varma's craft is influenced by Russian-American playwright Ayn Rand, and European authors Friedrich Nietzsche, James Hadley Chase, and Frederick Forsyth, as well as by Mad Magazine. Varma's first runaway hit in Hindi cinema was Shiva, the remake of his 1989 film Shiva. Varma introduced the Steadicam to Indian cinema with Shiva. Later, he garnered attention in Bollywood with the romantic comedy film, Rangila starring Aamir Khan. The film won 7 Filmfare Awards. Rangila was later remade in Hollywood as Win a Date with Tad Hamilton. He then directed Satya, which won 6 Filmfare Awards, including the Critics' Award for Best Film. In 2005, India Times Movies included Satya in its list of 25 must-see Bollywood movies. Satya was showcased among the Indian Panorama section. At the 1998 International Film Festival of India, Varma received the Bimal Roy Memorial Award for Best Direction for this film. In the same year, he co-produced Dil Se, directed by Mani Ratnam, screened at the 1999 Berlin Film Festival, and won the Netpack Award, as well as 2 National Film Awards and 6 Filmfare Awards. Satya, together with his 2002 film company and the 2005 film D, were also featured in the Fribourg International Film Festival, and the New York Asian Film Festival. Experimental films. In 1991, Varma experimented with the supernatural thriller, Rat, and the 1992 neo-noir crime film Drohi, and gained positive reviews from critics. During the years between his trilogy, from Satya in 1998 to D in 2005, Varma implemented different film genres in his craft. In 1999, he directed Corn, a suspense thriller set entirely in one house and featuring only 3 actors, and Mast, a subversion of Hindi cinema's masala genre. In 2000, he directed Jungle, set entirely in a jungle, for which he was nominated for the Star Screen Award for Best Director. In 2003 he directed another supernatural thriller Bhoot on the lines of his earlier hit Rat. Bhoot became a major hit at the box office, and Varma was nominated for the Filmfare Best Director Award for the film. Bhoot was followed by even more horror movies, including hit films such as Dana Mana Hai, Dana Saruri Hai, and Furwank, gaining Varma the status of star of the Indian horror genre. Other experimental productions of Varma include Ek Hasina T, a psychological thriller, and Abtak Chapan, a film about an inspector in the Mumbai encounter squad noted for having killed 56 people in encounters. In 2006, he remade a new installment of Shiva, which was screened at the New York Asian Film Festival, wherein a retrospective featuring Varma's experimental hits such as Company, Ek Hasina T, Abtak Chapan, Sucker, Contract, and Shabri was staged. Shabri was also screened at Rome Film Festival. 2010 Film on Media, Ran was screened at Toronto International Film Festival. A 2-part bilingual parallel cinema Rakta Charitra, on the theme of South Indian politics, was based on the life of Paritala Ravindra and Madelajaru Vusai. The film received praise from critics. Mainstream. Varma started his career in the Telugu film industry as an assistant director on the sets of films such as Collector Gari Abbai and Rao Gari Illu. His father Krishnam Raju Varma was a sound recordist at the Annapurna Studios. Varma met Nagarjuna Akkineni at the studios, and narrated a scene to the actor which impressed him. The result of their collaboration was a film on the criminalization of student politics Shiva. It was a commercially successful film that gave Varma an opportunity to demonstrate his technical expertise and storytelling skills. Kshanak Kshanam with Venkatesh, Gayam with Jagapati Babu and Anaganaga Okoroju with J.D. Chakravarti were successful. Govinda Govinda with Nagarjuna proved to be a moderate success at the box office. During this period, Varma produced films such as Money and Money Money. Other box office hits by Varma in Telugu include Gulabi, Madhyanam Hathia, Rakta Charitra, Dongala Mother, Rowdy, Ice Cream. Varma introduced online auction-based film distribution model for this venture, and tasted success. Varma's notable mainstream works in Hindi cinema include Daud, Dana Saruri Hai, Nishabt, Darling, and Fawonk. Bollywood filmmakers such as Anurag Kashyap, Madhub Handikar, Puri Jagannath, E. Nevas, Praal Raman, Krishna Vamsi, Vishram Sawant, and Hansel Mehta assisted Varma, before venturing into direction. In 1993, he scripted the Tamil thriller Taruda Taruda, screened at Toronto International Film Festival. In 2015, Varma was fined for 10 rupees lakhs for an alleged copyright violation with the film ARG. He made his directorial debut in Kannada cinema with the thriller Killing Veerapan. Television. Ram Gopal Varma made his debut in television through a talk show titled Dramaism. The show is being aired on Tollywood Channel since September 2014. The show is noted for its fresh and witty appeal. The show focuses on Varma's point of view on social issues such as education, religion, mythology, children, crime, death, anger, godman, woman, philosophy, cinema, etc. The show is hosted by Swapna, the managing director of Sakshi TV. Biographies. Varma wrote an autobiography titled Naishtam, which discusses his life experiences and philosophy. Naishtam was released in December 2010 at Taj Banjara, Hyderabad. Sarari, poet, lyricist and writer, wrote a biographical book on the interactions he had with Ram Gopal Varma, with the title Vodka with Varma. Director Puri Jagannath launched the book in December 2012. In November 2015, Varma published his book, Guns and Thighs: The Story of My Life, which discusses a wide range of subjects, from the influences and circumstances that drew him to cinematic techniques, his successful and unsuccessful films, his Bollywood idols, his live-in relationship with Suchitra Krishnamurti, his relationship with the media and the controversies dogging him, his philosophy of life, and Indian cinema. On this occasion, Varma said, "I dedicated my book to Ayn Rand, Bruce Lee, Urmila Matondkar, Amitabh Bachchan, and a few gangsters." Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?